So this is rental property acquisitions. A lot of you guys have hit me up and said, hey, I'm interested in getting my first rental property. That's great, as you should be. I have a few of them. It's just a great way to invest, to possibly pull you some passive income, cash flow, as well as while you're saving for the future. It could be you're saving it for your kids, you're saving it for yourself, whatever have you. Rental properties are a good way to go. Now, we don't want to just buy any rental property, right? So a lot of people will buy their first investments. I just had a friend bought his first investment property. Great, absolutely great move. However, we want to just be a little bit smarter. I want to enable you guys to get the best deals and get the most bang for your buck. And where a lot of people don't have that opportunity is they don't have folks to partner with to really do the renovations, right? So they will go buy the property that may be selling for top dollar and call it an investment property. I've done that in the beginning of my real estate investment journey. And honestly, it still paid out. I was able to sell those properties all for a six-figure cash out when I chose to cash them out. So definitely that's one way to go. But had I known, I would have did it a little bit differently, where I actually got the properties when they weren't in great condition and fixed them up, and then kept them and then sold them whenever I wanted to sell them for whatever reason that may be. So that's what I want to help you guys with. I want to help you guys identify these properties which we can fix up, and they can ultimately become your rental properties. Why is that? Why are we looking for these properties that are not in good shape or good condition? Because when you buy a property that's already done, there's not much equity left in there, right? So for instance, you have a property fully done, bells and whistles, selling for $250,000. You buy it for $250,000, maybe you get it for $240,000, $235,000, whatever you may get it for. That's fine, that's good, that's great. But we want to be a little bit smarter. We would like to get that same property before it's done for $100,000, and then maybe we put $60,000 into that property, all in for $170,000, $180,000, but it appraises for $250,000. Right? So even if we're all in at 180, we just created $70,000 in equity for ourselves. Now, what happens when we start paying that mortgage down? We're paying it on a $170,000 loan instead of a $250,000 loan, which means that our interest payments are going to be less throughout the life of the loan. Even if we don't keep the property throughout the full term of the loan, after a couple years, whatever it may be, we will pay that property down quicker, and ultimately we will save more money and make more money. So that's the kind of investments that we're going to look for. Now, again, I will help you identify these properties. Not only do we want to, get our first rental property, we want to try and cash flow. Cash flow meaning that every month we have a couple extra dollars from what they're paying on the rent versus the deductions from the mortgage, interest, taxes, and insurance, right? So if we have $100, $200, $800, whatever it may be, we want to try and cash flow, and those are the kind of deals that we're looking for. And I guarantee you there are a number of them out there. There are a number of these deals out there. There's some deals where we don't even have to do much work in there, and you'll be in a better spot than if you just bought the property when it's fixed up. Good time, always a good time to invest is what I say. If you're interested in doing a deal like this, or working with me to help you acquire a rental property, or even partnering with me and we can go in together on a property, just let me know.